who both courts danger and seeks to exorcise it, who goes out of his way to pluck the strangest fruits, only to polish them with a cotton cloth of innocence. Simultaneously atavistic and postmodern, these verses are fraught with evocations of our deepest fears, with poisonous vipers and stinging insects, with serial killers and nuclear clouds. Even as we're pulled along expectantly from one lyric-like line to the next, as if passengers on one of Rimbaud's drunken boats, we can almost feel the cobra's tongue flick against our bare neck, sense the maniac's eager eyes peering in our kitchen window. Listen for the air raid alarm. Yes, but there's another side to James Douglas Morrison. He flourished in California in the psychedelic 60s, a period like no other, a time when an entire generation seemed to flirt with its neurological destiny, and without benefit of rocket science, sought to orbit the moon. Morrison wrote that, quote, "We had a great visitation of energy, proclaimed that the ancient ones, time, has come again, urged readers to enter again the sweet forest, enter the hot dream." While he deliberately drove down toad squirming back roads of primal terror, ecstasy was often naked in the shotgun seat, spinning jeweled pinwheels, peeling a peach. Poets, the ones who actually matter, have seldom hesitated to play with fire. For Rumi, it was the fire of spiritual longing. For Whitman, the celebratory heart blaze of brotherhood. Rimbaud heated his images over live coals of voluntary madness. Blake could fantasize about an orange tiger burning bright in the forest of the night. The Wordsworth seemed warmed enough by the pale yellow radiance of daffodil fields. The myriad, often disconnected verses of Morrison seem less like a bonfire than shower after shower of cerebral sparks, loosely associated embers, quote, setting the night on fire. Or maybe not. Jim's images, while certainly scattered, are more dense than sparks, are less inclined to disintegrate or to simply drift away. Lit by either a kind of existential dread, a mythological rapture, or both, they resemble more precisely swarms of cerebral fireflies, those existential lightning bugs that flicker on and off and on, down in the black, velvety night of deepest human consciousness. Lantern lights of our lost Eden, fireflies of the apocalypse. Tom Robbins.
Introduction. Thoughts in Time. When people discover that I knew and worked with Jim Morrison, they invariably ask me, what was he really like? A seemingly simple question that is always hard to answer. I knew several Jims. The shy loner who was my classmate at the UCLA Film School, the rock performer who was always raising the stakes of what was culturally acceptable, the lyricist, poet, and writer who surprised me with notebook pages of complex poems and gifts of self-published books, and the hitchhiker. Jim wrote, "Thoughts in time and out of season, the hitchhiker stood by the side of the road and leveled his thumb in the calm calculus of reason." This invocation, or incantation, appears as the opening lines of several of Jim's poems. As I read it, he is sketching a portrait of the mid-20th century Dionysus, watching and waiting for the next ride on the infinite highway.
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.